Hey guys, my name is John and welcome to John Bull Outdoors. I'm editing this video right now and I realized I didn't give an introduction to this video. So what we're going to do today is we're going to cut some firewood with 3 different chainsaws. One is a 28-inch bar, one is a 18-inch bar, and one is a brand new handheld battery chainsaw that I got. And I'm going to do a full review on that too. So I've kind of mixed the content in and out through this video, but I'll put chapter markers so you can jump around if you're interested in one thing or another. All right, let's get into it. All right, I got my dad out here supervising, and we're gonna cut this tree down and make some more firewood. What you doing, cat? Hey. We're using a 28-inch NeoTec saw today. All right. I don't think this blade is very sharp. I'm keeping it about 4 feet high. I'm gonna knock that out and that will fall much right here.
Which way would you gonna go?
There we go. Look, that's more than, it's right about 50%. Maybe a little bit more. Yeah, I'm just gonna cut it right there. It's gonna fall right there. I think it's even leaning a little bit that way. I think it's doing fine. I'm gonna cut it from this side. Nice. All right, this chain is really dull. It's a 28-inch chain. I brought my other saw out, which is 18-inch. I think it's much sharper, so I might have to use that. But this is pretty wide right here. Big old ditch in the yard. Yeah. That's because of all the soft ground. Like a foot impression. Yeah, I might just leave it like this. Oh, well, here we have it, folks. I am going to stop right now. We need some chains on that. They're a little bit dull, but by the time I split all this up with my splitter up there, I will be able to hopefully make a couple rows here, keep it between this log and that tree, and have plenty of firewood for the winter. This here, Dad, is a chainsaw. Oh, it comes in a case. That is nice.
Yeah, look at that.
Look at that. So it comes in a case. Imoumlive. It's a mini electronic 8-inch chainsaw. So here's my my 6-inch chainsaw. So we're gonna compare it to this 8-inch one. Oh yeah, so this is a little bit bigger. Look at that. Oh, and you know what? It has the oil port. So that was my big problem with this one. It doesn't have oil. You just gotta manually oil the chain. It's still probably the brushless engine. Look at this. Look at the chain size difference right there. Yeah. So that's good. I can put oil in the top up here. It comes with 2 batteries, and these batteries are bigger. Oh, that is great. I'm already liking that. Man, I think this might be the perfect size for just keeping in your car or something, you know? if you need it, a quick chainsaw. Let me try it real quick. Oh yeah, haven't put oil in it yet, but
Oh, that's perfect.
oh, it's a slow start kind of. It's like you can do, feels like a variable speed almost. I think it's just a slow to start up. 2 batteries. It also comes with a brush. Comes with a screwdriver for adjustments. An extra cap. It comes with the charger. It even comes with goggles. Oh yeah, and it'll fit right in the case like there. The battery will fit sideways. Oh, there it goes. It goes on the end right here, and then stretches it over to right there. Okay. Okay. There we go. Now you can kind of hold it like that if you need to.
Yeah.
Hold it on the side. I like that. It only comes with 1 chain. Has a little chain sharpener even. That's nice. Oh, that's gonna be a problem. I guess the case no bueno. Well, shoot. I guess you either have the handlebar on or you don't use the case. See, the smaller one has this little guard on the top, so you can't really cut the bottom of branches. This one is nice. You can just kind of cut the bottom of branches and then turn around and cut the top. So this is nice because in the field you can adjust it. If this gets loose, all you got to do is just take this off, just give this a little twist, tighten it up, and then hold it back down. So it's really, really convenient. Oh, but this is the old battery for this one, so they're interchangeable. So if you get the smaller 6-inch one, they will interchange with the 8-inch. Amps. 3. This is 3 amps, and this is 2 amps. All right, so you get an extra amp out of these guys. Bar and chain oil almost in the way. Let me get a little funnel. Hang on. Yeah, that'll work. So you can get around the handle being in the way. Oh, I think it's coming out. All right, so yeah, I don't know if I'm getting arthritis in this area or not, but it kind of hurts. Well guys, Sunday is my pull-up day, and I'm just going to throw this little clip in here of me doing pull-ups. My dad is giving me inspiration by watching me here, so I'm going to see how many I can do. Are we going for 10? 12? Let's go for 12. Whew. Please don't judge on the form. It's not that great. Ah, 13. 14. 15. Kind of cheated on the last couple, but whew, 15 good ones.
Hey, John, that was great.
Thank you.
15 good ones.
Thank you. We're going to test this saw out on this branch right here. I'd say that's about 4 inches. This is an 8-inch saw. I've never used this before. It's brand new. I've oiled it up. Let's make sure we got full power. We got battery. That's pretty quick.
Yes.
Look at that. 4 or 5 inches right there. Even though there's leaves on here, this tree was on its way out. One-handed operation. Look at all those wood chips right there. That's convenient. You can put that in your car. Super convenient.
Yeah.
This new chain, 28-inch skip tooth chain. Oh, this off. I'm just gonna hang this up here for now, and I'll sharpen that later.
Where, yeah, they are.
My finger got stuck. Nice. Cuts this way, right? Blade's gotta go like that. Put that on there. I forgot to put the dog on here. Dogs. I can never remember which way is upside down and which way is right, but seems like they'll work either way. We're gonna give this new chain a try. Skip tooth chain. Seems to fit well. It's a Husqvarna chain. It's very sharp. It already cut me just putting it on. Here it is. I started a couple cuts yesterday. It took a while to get through that. Hopefully we can make easy progress with this. Well, now I'm going to use that attachment to turn this log over and then hopefully split these big pieces. These are pretty big. Look at this. Yeah. I mean, that is wide. I am not going to be able to pick that up and put it on the splitter. I had to cut all the way across here. I think I got it though.
works good. I tear up the lawn a little bit here when I do it because I got to twist and turn. I think I can pick half of that up, maybe. Probably split those. Split that one. All right, just got done splitting all this wood here. There's only about 2 big pieces over there. Made all that. Got a lot more to go. Today we are going to use this saw on some of these big branches right here to see how they work. This is an Osage orange tree. This one is completely dead. It is at least 4.5 inches thick right there. Oh, that's more, 5 inches. A lot of work. Oh, there's our trash person. They didn't come yesterday. Hey! She missed us again. Okay. We're oiled up, ready to go. The thing about this, you can cut from the bottom like this. Woo! That is some serious hardwood. Look at the rings on this thing. Yeah, it's about 4 inches, 5 inches across, but that is some hardwood. Sage. Let's try this with one hand. That's the way to do it. These are black walnuts right there. You see them? There's another black walnut right there. Super easy, even with one hand. All right, and let me give you a review of the saw after using it. I would say it's a game changer. This 8-inch saw, so much better than the 6-inch saw. I do like this handle here because I found myself grabbing this several times and doing upcutting. Without this guard here that is on the other one, it's much easier to do a little bit of upcut, turn around, and do that. So I'm gonna leave this handle on here. It will not go back in the case with the handle like this, but I'll use the case for the batteries. That's the only kind of downside I see, is not designing the case for this handle. You can do it without the handle. This is light enough just to do some upcutting and cutting down, but it's strong enough where you want 2 hands on it a lot of times and just power through something big. It's got this slow ramp up speed, like to full power. It took me getting used to, you know, I got to hold it for a second until it gets up to full speed, but I think that's probably just to protect the engine so it doesn't go full speed right away. It's got the oil port on here. The smaller version did not have that, which is kind of a game changer. You don't want to carry around oil with you to oil the chain. Oh, and this bigger battery. I've used this now. Look at this. Still got all 4 lights are lighting up on that, and I've used it for at least 30 minutes right now. Not one light has gone down. So and it comes with 2 of these batteries, so 2 big batteries, super useful. So I like this a lot. I'm gonna put a link down in the description. If you get one, I would say go with this bigger one. Don't go with the 6-inch, go with the 8-inch. The only thing I would like to have on this is a pole saw extension. If I could take this off, put this on the bottom of the pole saw, it would counterweight that, and then I could like reach up and get really high branches with this. So maybe they'll make that, maybe they have that, I don't know. But I can switch this battery out with my other cheaper pole saw here. All right, so check for the link in the description for this. I don't know if I have a discount code or not. If I do, I'll put one down there. There it is.